Start in child's pose. Come down onto your hands and your knees. Touch your big toes together behind you. Separate your knees apart. Sit your hips onto your heels and relax over. Bring your head to the floor. Keep your arms stretched out in front of you. Breathe deeply. You can close your eyes. Remain here and focus on your breathing. Slowly come up onto your hands and your knees. Bring your shins parallel to one another, bringing your knees right underneath your hips. Your hands are right underneath your shoulders. Spine is flat, looking down towards the ground. On your next inhale, tuck your toes and look up and forward. Spread your shoulders wide and arch your back for cow pose. Exhale, move from your tailbone to start. Untuck your toes and then curve your spine in the opposite direction. Look back towards your thighs for cat pose. Inhale, arch your back. Cow pose once again, tucking your toes, spread your collarbones apart. Exhale, untuck your toes, tops of the feet to the floor. Curve your spine in the opposite way, reach your upper back towards the ceiling and look towards your hips. Inhale, tuck your toes, arch your back. Spread your shoulders wide, breathe deeply. Exhale, untuck your toes, curve your spine in the opposite way, look towards your hips and thighs for cat pose. Inhale, tuck your toes, arch your back, breathe deeply. Exhale, untuck your toes. Last time for cat pose, curve your spine, reaching your upper back towards the ceiling. And from here, come to a flat back, neutral spine, looking down towards the ground. We're going to take a balancing pose from here. So you can gently shift your weight over to the right and lift your left leg off the ground. Flex your foot. Keep that foot flexed and point your toes down towards the ground so that your hips remain even. To initiate the balance a little bit more, from here raise your right arm out in front of you. Palm is facing the center line of your body and there's energy reaching out in front of you from your fingertips. Reach energy out behind you from your heel. Take one more deep breath here. And then gently bring your knee and your hand back down to the ground. We're going to switch sides. So gently shift your weight over to the left a little bit so you can lift your right leg off the ground. Keep your right foot flexed and point your toes down towards the floor so that your hips are even with one another. Energy throughout that leg. And then to start our balance, lift your left arm forward. Palm is facing the center line of your body. Your arm is straight. And there's energy moving forward, coming out of your fingertips. Reach energy out through your heel behind you. Hold here for one more breath. And then gently place your hand and your knee back down onto the ground. From here, tuck your toes. Press into the ground with your hands and your feet as you straighten your legs, downward facing dog. And in your first downward dog, pedal your legs. Alternate bending and straightening both legs. Gently pressing your heel down towards the floor each time you straighten the leg. Working through your hip sockets, the muscles in your legs, warming them up from here, and breathing as you're moving. And you can slowly come to stillness in your downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. On your next inhale, raise your heels all the way up and bend your knees generously. Look forward and take as many steps as you need to bring your feet up to your hands at the top of your mat. Bend your knees so you can bring your hands to the floor and relax your head over completely. Breathe here for a moment. And on your next inhale, come up to standing with a straight back. Reach your arms up, look up as well. And stand up tall, bring your hands down by your sides on an exhale. Be sure that your feet are right underneath your hips and parallel to one another. Inhale, spread your shoulders wide. Exhale, soften your front ribs in. On your next inhale, rotate your upper arms around and raise them all the way up, looking towards your hands. Exhale, slightly bend your knees. Come to a forward bend. Bring your hands to the floor, relax your head over. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins and straighten your spine up halfway. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor once again. Inhale, come up to standing. Straighten your back as you stand up, reaching your arms up, looking towards your hands. And then on your exhale, release your hands down by your sides. We'll take that flow one more time. Inhale, rotate your upper arms around and raise them up. Exhale, bend your knees, forward fold. Hands to the ground, be generous with your knee bend if you can't reach the floor. Inhale, bring your hands to your shin bones and press up halfway, straightening your spine. Exhale, forward fold, hands to the floor. Inhale, come up to standing with a straight back, reaching your arms up. Exhale, bring your hands down by your sides. One more time. Inhale, rotate your arms around and raise them up. Exhale, slightly bend your knees so you can fold over and bring your hands to the floor. Relax your head. Inhale, hands to your shins, look up halfway. Exhale, forward fold once again. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach your arms up. Exhale, release your hands down by your side, standing up tall. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Inhale, rotate your arms around and raise them all the way up. Exhale, slightly bend your knees. Bring your hands to the floor for a forward fold. Inhale, hands to your shin bones, looking up halfway. Exhale, this time plant your palms flat onto the floor. Step back 1 foot at a time into a plank pose. Hold plank, take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Drop your knees to the floor, untuck your toes, and gently lower your whole body down onto your belly. Bring your head to the floor, point your elbows up towards the ceiling. Palms are flat right next to your ribs. Inhale, lift your head and your shoulders off the ground. Keep the tops of your feet flat on the floor, using your back muscles to hold you up. And then on your exhale, lower your head back down to the floor. Inhale, lift your head and your shoulders once again. This is low cobra arch. Exhale, lower your head back down. Last time, lift your head and your shoulders off the ground. Challenge yourself a little bit and lift yourself just a bit higher than before, using your back muscles. Exhale, lower your head down. Press yourself up. Tuck your toes and straighten your legs, downward facing dog. Rest here in your downward facing dog for 3 deep breaths. On your next inhale, raise your heels all the way up and bend your knees. Look forward between your hands and take as many steps as you need to come to the top of your mat in a forward fold. Relax your head over here. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins, look up halfway. Exhale, forward fold once again. Inhale, come all the way up to standing. Reach your arms up, look towards your hands. Exhale, release your hands down by your side, standing up tall, and breathe. Inhale, sit your hips back, bend your knees. Reach your arms up and forward for fierce pose, Utkatasana. Most of your weight should be behind you, so you should be able to lift your toes off the ground. Feel your quads starting to burn a bit. One more breath in, and deep breath out. Inhale, and then on your exhale, forward fold. Keep your legs where they are, bring your hands to the floor, relax your head over. Inhale, bring your hands to your shins, straighten your spine up halfway for 1 breath. And then on your exhale, plant your palms flat onto the floor, step back into a plank pose 1 at a time, 1 foot at a time. Hold here, take a deep breath in, and a deep breath out. On your next inhale, send your hips up and back, downward facing dog. From here, take your right leg and bring it forward in between your hands. Make sure that your right knee is directly above your right ankle. Point your toes towards the front of your yoga mat. From here, set your back foot, your left foot, down onto the ground at a 45-degree angle. Align your front heel with your back heel. Press into the ground with both of your feet. Lift your arms up. Warrior 1 pose on the right. Keep lunging forward into your right leg, energy reaching up through your arms. Take a deep breath in and release it out. Bring your hands down to frame your right foot. Stay high on the ball of your back foot and then step back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and out here. Inhale, step your left foot forward in between your hands, bringing your left knee directly above your left ankle. Toes are pointed towards the front of your yoga mat. Set your back foot down on a 45-degree angle. Make sure that your left heel is aligned with your back heel, so both heels are aligned. Press into the ground with both feet. Lift your arms up. Lunge forward into your left leg. Palms are facing each other. Warrior 1 on the left. Hold here for 1 more deep breath in and deep breath out. Plant your palms down onto the floor to frame your left foot. Come up onto the ball of your right foot. Step back, downward facing dog. Take a deep breath in and a deep breath out. Hold here for one more breath. And from here, raise your heels and bend your knees. Look forward and take as many steps as you need to come to the top of your mat in a forward fold. Relax your head over completely. Inhale, bring your hands to your shin bones. Look up halfway. Exhale, fold back down. Inhale from here, sit your hips back. Reach your arms up and forward on the diagonal for fierce pose once again. Hold here. Start to feel your legs working to hold you. Most of your weight should be behind you. Energy in your arms. And on your next inhale, stand up tall. And on your exhale, release your hands down by your sides. From here, we're going to come to lying on the ground. Once you're on the ground, bend your right leg, flex both feet, hold onto your shin in both hands. Breathe as you hug your right leg in towards your chest. Feel your hip socket softening. You can also hold on behind the knee if that is more comfortable for you. And from here, take the right leg and cross it over to the left side of your body, twisting your lower body. And you can remain with your left hand on your right leg. Reach your right arm out to the side. Look over that right hand and rest here in your twist. You can close your eyes if you would like to. And don't forget to breathe. Slowly unwind from your twist, come back to the center, place your right leg on the floor, switch sides. Bend your left, holding onto your leg, either on your shin or underneath on your hamstring. Flex both feet wherever you are and breathe as you soften your left hip socket, stretching your glute and your hamstring on the left. And remain here for a moment. Take the left leg and cross it over to the right side of your body. You can leave your right hand on your left leg and reach your left arm out to the left, looking over to the left with your head, and relax here in a twist. Slowly unwind, come back to the center. From here, hug both legs in towards your chest. Hold on to your legs with your hands. Breathe for a moment here. Give yourself a hug. And from here, set your legs down onto the floor. Relax them completely. Separate your legs slightly apart. Straighten your arms by your sides and turn your palms up towards the ceiling. Close your eyes and begin to deepen your breathing. Inhaling and exhaling through your nose. Remain here and quiet your mind by focusing all of your attention on your breathing. If your mind wanders away from your breathing, gently set the new thought off to the side once you notice it, and continue to focus on your breath. And just stay here in this breath pattern. Gently bring some slight motion back into your body by moving your hands and your feet, your arms and your legs. From here, bend your knees, roll onto the right side of your body and rest there with your knees bent and your arm underneath your head for support. Use your hands to help you come up to a seated, cross-legged position. Cross your shins, flex your feet underneath your knees. Bring your hands to your legs. Close your eyes. Take a deep breath in and sit up tall. Exhale through your nose. And bring your hands to meet at the center of your chest. Bow your head to your fingertips. Namaste. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this class. If you are a yoga beginner or someone who is looking to add yoga into your daily life and make it a habit, make it a part of your lifestyle, definitely stay tuned because in August I will be launching my Yoga Starter Kit program. This program is great for yoga beginners or anyone looking to build a solid yoga foundation. This is a very comprehensive, thorough, and easy to follow program that will help you build a solid foundation for your yoga practice and add yoga into your daily life. As I said before, this program is launching this August, so visit the link in the description box below and on the screen in the cards section of this video to learn more. You can always follow me along on YouTube by hitting that subscribe button down below and also by following me on Instagram at ChriskaYoga. All the links are in the description box below. Thank you so much. See you next time.